Well, that was a much better day, wasn't it? Bit of a mixed bag. I start with good news. Aside from Delaware, I just watched Harness AM jog at 57. Good for her. Tim Twaddle is on fire again, which is good. It seems that, again, we just have to restructure and move our horses around a little bit, and good things come, I guess. So that's great. Great win for her. Now to Delaware. Big day, first and second in the stake races. Won my first ever win at Little Brown Jug at Delaware County Fairgrounds. My last drive of the year. Man, oh man, I had a rough week. We'll start with the best news. My Jazz won. We're going halfway down the stretch behind the gate, and I hit her a little swat with the whip. I got to be honest, I might have put that filly on the run. Marianne, she was right up on top of the screen, and anyway, regardless, she run. And it was a fortunate break for us, obviously unfortunate for them. The filly bounced out of there, and as soon as I made front, I'm thinking to myself, I know Kurt Sugg didn't get away well. I'm not worried about the one in behind me. I'm not worried about the one in behind her. So that means Kurt Sugg has to come first over because no one's moving. But I don't want to go 28 a half in a minute. I don't want to get beat in a shootout. And what I mean is, if I go slow and bring the speed into the wheelhouse of other horses, maybe I don't think they can, but what if I get flat out trotted and beat that way? I said, if I'm going to get beat, I'm going to beat fair and square by Celebrate With Me or My Love or whatever her name is. And I get over the half, 59 or something with her. And I thought at that point, there was still only one horse in the race that could beat me. She had to come from fifth to beat me. She had to beat me my way. I just felt pretty confident at the half she was going to win. Halfway down the backstretch, I hadn't pulled the plugs yet, and I know Kurt's after his filly. I think I got it won. We came out of the turn, and I had to work her hard down the lane, but she raced awesome, and a big, much needed win for the stable and for me. And I'll be quite frank. You guys know I don't pull any punches. Any other driver, Ohio wins with I'm a Lovely Lady today. I got away in the 2-hole. I didn't want to get away in the 2-hole. I ended up in the 2-hole. And then the worst happened, right? Horse on the front end, I don't got a lot of respect for, but at the same time, the horse on the front is good enough. She's been a decent filly all year. She gets stuck in front of us in Northfield, but that's exactly what happened today. What am I going to do? I could have moved her out of the 2-hole down the backstretch. I knew past the quarter, I knew there was a chance this was going to happen. I was hoping that Mike Wilder hits the brakes. I'm hoping that Mike Wilder hits the brakes. We go half in a minute. I know I can outsprint him. I'm certain of it. But I don't want to get beaten the way I get beat today. And I just had such a bad week. And I said to myself, if you pop this filly out of the 2-hole and she gets beat, finishes third or fourth because you did, and keep in mind, I would have had to move her before we started into the backstretch. In that turn, I would have had to move her. If you pop her out of the 2-hole and you don't get around Chris Beaver's filly, you will be eviscerated on social media, and you will be saying I'm sorry to a lot of people and have a lot of egg on your face for the entire week of Delaware. And the races that preceded I'm a Lovely Lady played a major role in me actually not moving this filly. And when it boiled right down to it, I should have moved her, and I didn't. And because I didn't, we got beat for first, and we finished second. And I knew it as soon as it happened. I'm thinking to myself, I know that Tyler Smith's filly's okay. Surely to Jesus, Ozma can put away Tyler Smith's filly. The real threat is second over. He's going to flip her 3 wide. Maybe I can sneak out. Maybe I can sneak out of the 2-hole, and then if it's a sprint from the head of the lane to the wire, I will bet as much money as you have I'm in the winner's circle with I'm a Lovely Lady. I'm not getting beat with I'm a Lovely Lady from the head of the lane to the wire with any of those fillies with a straight-on sprint race. It's impossible. So I allowed it to unfold in that manner. I just didn't get a chance to race. And instead of being worried about saying sorry because I came out of the 2-hole and finished third or fourth, I'm going to have to say I'm sorry because I didn't come out of the 2-hole and I ended up second. Now, the good news is, in her starts leading up to today, I wasn't certain if maybe Lady was getting a little tired. It's been a long year. you know, those races back tight, you know, that fair back 5 days, 57, even the other day at the fair, she wasn't awesome at the end of it. I couldn't tell whether she was short or a little tired. I wanted to err on the side of the caution. On the side of caution. We have a $75,000 race coming up, and I don't want her exhausted going into it. So there was a lot of reason to stay in, but there was a lot of reason to move her, and I opted for the more conservative drive, and it cost us a win. So thank God my Jazz made up for it, because it would have been a very frustrating week for me otherwise. You know, the horses, I got parked a ton of times. I made mistakes this week. The horses didn't fire the way I'd hoped. Compass Rose got brutally butchered, and it was a bad week. Oh, there's my turn. Gotta make those, Anthony. Luckily there's no one around. So I need to pay attention. I opted for an easier drive on I'm a Lovely Lady. It didn't work out. And as I said, to be quite frank, if any catch driver was driving her today, on a case-by-case basis, today, she wins. So, and that's being completely upfront with everybody. You know, I'd like to say it wouldn't have shook down like that, but it would have. So, this is one of the times it actually cost us money. Finished second with I'm a Lovely Lady, but it worked out well with my Jazz. So 2 fillies that I really needed to come forward today did. My Jazz just always seems to be the anchor, the smallest anchor in the world. She just always seems to be the anchor that holds everything together, and just so proud of the filly again. I've been saying it all year, just the epitome of an underachiever, and very, very proud of my Jazz, and very happy for our clients. That was a fantastic 2020. It may not be over for I'm a Lovely Lady, but it is over for my Jazz. She'll be heading to the field, not tonight, not tomorrow. She'll be heading to the field on the way home. She literally will stop on the way to Northfield and be in the field for a good 2-month layup for her. Man, oh man, if there was ever a horse that deserved it, it was my Jazz, wasn't it? She has raced iron tough all year and just been such a good filly for us. Very, very happy. So, a absolutely horrendous week ends with a massive bang. Very impressed with the way the horses raced today. Was happy with Harness AM winning in the Meadows, and I hope we keep it going. Tomorrow we got a qualifier with Sebastian Yu. Might school White Tiger a tiny bit just to make sure he's sharp for Monday, for next Friday. Let's see if we can get in here. That was tight. And then we will be ready to go for another week. We a big what's today? Today is Wednesday. Friday I got a number of drives at the Meadows. Hope that works out well. Saturday I'm going home. Going home for the weekend. Sunday we got an appointment to look at babies at Winback Farms in Caledonia, and then Monday morning I get to get up at 6 and drive 5 hours to the Meadows again. We got a pile in this week at the Meadows. So we have the Sire Stakes finals coming up on the 17th of October. The 17th of October will be the last day for the stable in Ohio. Kirby, Jason, and whoever else wants to come back with us, we're going to pull the pins and head for Canada. What else? I guess that's it. I think we got another one at the Meadows today. We got, today is Wednesday, and that will be it for the day. So a big day. I get to leave Delaware with a bang. I'm going to get my hair cut right now, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care.